All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing, short tracking from Richmond here tonight. Michael Whiting and Kyle Holden on the front row. Ray Hillhouse and Albie Ewens have the second row. Mark Nelson, William Mann Jr. have the third. Jared Easley and Ian Ogden on the fourth. Kevin Reed and points leader Jeff Hinkle round out the top 10. Mike Smith and Nick Marco starting in 11th and 12th. Thirteenth will be Vern Spring. DJ Kenner starts 14th. Mark Dantuma back in 15th. Rick Sargent 16th. Austin Hable in 17th. Brian Oshinsko is scheduled to start in 18th. Looks like he just went to pit road. Pace car leading him around. Everybody getting settled into position, ready for the green flag. What could be better than short track racing under the lights from Richmond? One more time around, Michael Whiting will lead them down. Pace car will drop off in the middle of 3 and 4. Michael Whiting will lead him down, waiting for Barney the flagman to drop the green flag. Here they come. Pace car is in. They are firing. Green flag in the air. They're down and away at Richmond under the lights. Side by side off into turn 1. Even a few attempts at 3 wide mid back. Not the best track to try getting 3 wide at. Michael Whiting controls the lead at the moment. A lot of movement mid-pack. Albie Ewens was picking up some ground. He's suddenly slowed down on the bottom. Albie's going to pit road, and I do know Kyle Holden also on pit road, as well as Rick Sargent serving penalties. Michael Whiting, however, still has Ray Hillhouse right on the bumper. William Mann Jr. now up into 3rd. Mark Nelson into 4th. Ian Ogden up into the top 5 now. Heasley right behind him. But Jeff Hinkle, the points leader, is on the march. He's up to 8th. Biggest mover so far, Austin Hable, up 7 spots now into the top 10 and 10. Michael Whiting in the lead so far, and a clean one so far. Mark Nelson setting the fastest lap of the night so far as well. Mark Nelson has actually beat his own lap and consistently set the fastest lap 3 laps in a row now. He is definitely going to be the one to watch as the night goes on. Jeff Hinkle up several spots already, up into 7th place. He's working his way forward. There is a 4-point difference right now. Jeff Hinkle has a 4-point lead coming into tonight over Jared Heasley. Jared currently running in 5th. DJ Kenner, another driver on the march. He's up 5 spots into 9th, and Mark Dantuma up 5 spots into 10th. Austin Habel losing a couple spots now. He is back into 12th, still up 5 spots from where he started. Birthday boy Vern Spring up in 13th. Michael Whiting has the lead at the moment, but has been unable to break away. However, the field is starting to stretch out just a bit. Here you see from the blimp, there is Michael Whiting all the way back to Austin Habel and Nick Marco. This field stretching already around half the track. Lap traffic will become an issue as the night goes on. Jared Heasley trying to take a position from William Mann Jr. Ian Ogden closing up on. Ian gets in too deep, has to back out of it. Jeff Hinkle looks to the inside. Ian manages to power it off turn 2 and reclaim 6th. Ian using that highlight off 3 and 4. Hinkle looking low. Hinkle almost there, trying to get that nose in. Kevin Reed now looking to the outside on Jeff Hinkle. Oh, a close call between Kevin Reed and Jeff Hinkle. Everybody walks away, but wow, that got dicey. They battle for 6th while 5th on forward continuing to move away. Hinkle finally gets a run down on the inside. That's allowed DJ Kenner to now catch up. He is up into 9th place. Mark Dantuma in 10th. Kyle Holden is back out on track, as is Rick Sargent. Both drivers losing laps. Nick Marco on his way off pit road. Whiting still able to stay out front, has built up almost 3/4 of a second over Hillhouse. Mark Nelson riding along in 3rd has had the fastest laps of the night so far. William Mann Jr. 4th, Jared Heasley in 5th. Now the points leader up to 6th place. Ian Ogden sits in 7th, Kevin Reed in 8th. DJ Kenner up 5 spots into 9th, Mark Dantuma up 5 spots into 10th. Kevin Reed, Ian Ogden continue to battle it out. That's the battle for 7th. Ian trying to make that high line work, but Kevin keeps sticking the nose in. Kevin sends it deep into one. This time he may have the run. Oh, a little bobble off too. Hold on to her, Kevin. Not a hard lick, but a lick to the inside wall. Kevin Reed drops down to the apron. He's going to pit road. Some rough luck early on. He is not within the pit window yet. We do know they can go roughly 80 laps, so this could very well be a one-stop race for most of these drivers tonight. Kevin Reed in the stall. He's getting new tires and getting repairs to that car. Ray Hillhouse in second. Michael Whiting continuing to pull away. They're coming around to put Kevin Reed a lap down. Kevin now 2 laps down after that incident. Kyle Holden currently 3 laps down. The guy who won 5 races in the early season, Kyle Holden's got a long way to go. He definitely needs some cautions to fall his way tonight. Michael Whiting has opened up a much bigger lead now. He is almost 1.5 seconds on Ray Hillhouse. Kevin Reed on fresh tires battling with the leaders. Reed shooting to the bottom going into turn 3. Kevin Reed trying to get one of his laps back the hard way. And Kevin Reed has run Michael Whiting down extremely quickly. Last time by, Kevin ran a 22.5. The leader running a 23.3. Those fresh tires making a huge difference here early. Lyle, I've seen a lot on social media of people that agree with you. Ray Hillhouse in second place has closed down a little bit of the gap. It is now only 1 second. The leader, Michael Whiting. Meanwhile, Jeff Hinkle now battling with Heasley for 5th. Hinkle's going to come out ahead. Hey, good evening, Sean. How are you, buddy? Mike Smith has now made his way into the top 10. Austin Habel right behind in 11th, starting to move forward again as well. Jeff Hinkle now trying to take 4th from William Van Jr. And it looks like he's going to clear him as they go off into 1. Hinkle on the move. Hinkle was 2.25 seconds behind 3rd place Mark Nelson when he came by William Mann Jr., but he is closing that gap down quickly. Michael Whiting out front, though, starting to pick up lap traffic. Sets his sights on the birthday boy, Vern Spring, just ahead. Mark Nelson, who had the fastest laps of the night so far, currently sitting in third place. Ray Hillhouse opening up a bit of a gap on him, and Jeff Hinkle definitely closing in. That gap now down to 1.5 seconds. This is definitely a Hinkle kind of race. The tire wear is a huge issue here. Jeff is the king of tire saving. Expect to see him battling for the lead before long. Cool, it'll be great to see you back out there, Sean. Ray Hillhouse sits in second. Mark Nelson in third. Hinkle closing in. Hinkle less than a second behind third place Mark Nelson. Also on the move, DJ Kenner has been coming through this field quietly, up 8 spots into 6th. The Iceman sets his sights on 5th place William Mann Jr. DJ down to the bottom through 1 and 2. Gets a good run. I think Junior may have gotten a little bit of the wall there. Michael Whiting's lead still hanging around about a second. Hillhouse in second, Nelson in third, Hinkle in fourth. Caution! First caution of the night. And it looks like Nick Marco is involved. Oh, looks like Junior and Marco get together. Let's back up the replay. Looks like they just met in the middle a little bit. Marco getting the worst of that one. First caution of the night, definitely not what Michael Whiting wants to see. Everybody coming in. Michael Whiting hitting his pit stall at the end of pit road. Everybody else hopping in for fresh tires, and they are about, with a few caution laps, they may be able to make it from here on fuel, although likely they're going to need a lot more time. Michael Whiting manages to win the race off pit road. Nelson in second, Hillhouse in third, Vern Spring did not come down. DJ Kenner now up into 6th. Vern in 5th. Vern dropping back. I have no idea what just happened with Vern. Let's see if we can get a quick word with our leader. Hey, Mike, it's Doug in the booth. You got me?
Hey, Doug, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good, man. You're doing awesome tonight.
Yeah, it feels pretty good so far. We're just trying to race the racetrack and stay ahead of the fast guys, and we'll see what happens.
I have to say, it looked like you had the pace to just walk away with this one. Did not look like you wanted to see a caution here.
No, I mean, fresh tires are always pretty decent. You never know. There was a little bit of time there where they were catching me a little bit, but I don't know if that was lap traffic or whatever, but we'll see.
Well, good luck, man. It's been an awesome run so far tonight.
Thank you, Doug.
Michael Whiting currently sitting in the lead. It looks like several drivers getting at least one of their laps back. Kevin Reed, Kyle Holden, both going to get waved around and get a lap back here. They will not have time to pit, though, so this strategy is going to be a tricky one. They're going to have to get the wave around and try and hold the lead lap. They're going to have to do it all on old tires. Albie Hewen's getting waved around as well. Kevin on his way around, Kyle Holden on his. As they stack back up for the restart. Pace car leads them down the back straightaway. Everybody getting ready. Fresh tires throughout the lead lap. Pace car is in. They fire green back in the air. Mark Nelson, a rough restart on this one. Looks like Hillhouse may get a run down underneath. He does. Hillhouse makes a move back into second place, putting Nelson back into third. Jeff Hinkle in fourth. DJ Kenner and Jared Heasley battling for fifth. Jeff Hinkle finally getting a run here. He's going to pull up into third. Michael Whiting still has the lead, but Hinkle, who's been charging all night, and DJ Kenner, who's also been charging all night, are now third and fourth place, and they are marching forward. Mark Dantuma also on the move. Mark up 9 spots into 6th. Mark Nelson currently sits in 5th, Dantuma in 6th. DJ Kenner just set the fastest lap of the race so far tonight. Kevin Reed, even though he is on older tires, starting to make his way back toward the front. He is in 11th now after getting back to the lead lap. DJ Kenner comes by Jeff Hinkle and now takes third. Jeff trying to make a move on the high side as they go off into 1 and 2. He's got enough of a run. Can he keep DJ pinned down? He does. Hinkle starts to pull ahead. Dantuma right behind him. DJ fights back on the bottom. A little bobble off 4. They get really close. Jeff doing everything he can to cut off DJ's momentum. Mark Dantuma slides up to the high side. He's now behind Hinkle. DJ manages to slide up between them. Hinkle now back into third. Kenner in fourth, but Dantuma sends it deep into turn 3. While they're battling back behind, Michael Whiting has pulled out to a 1.6 second lead. We're about to have a several car battle for second place. Hillhouse unable to get away from the fight going on behind him. DJ and Jeff just going at it. Mark Dantuma, Mark Nelson, William Mann Jr. all sitting behind and watching along with Jared Heasley. And now Mike Smith up into ninth. Ian Ogden and Vern Spring battling it out for 10th. Kevin Reed slipping back a little bit. He is now back into 12th. Hinkle comes out on top of that battle for the moment, already to Hillhouse's bumper. William Mann Jr. and Mark Nelson side by side down the front straightaway. Nelson in 6th, Jr. in 7th. Jared Heasley lurking right behind, waiting to see where he should go. Looks like Nelson's going to come out on top, but there goes Junior deep into 1. Oh, Dantuma gets loose off 2. He's going to lose a ton of spots. Gets it gathered up before getting into turn 3. Loses about 3 spots, though, now back into 7. Jeff Hinkle now setting his sights on second place Ray Hillhouse. Mark Dantuma already fighting his way back up. Side by side with William Mann Jr. Dantuma comes out on top, back to 6th. Jared Heasley lurking right behind this, might be the safest one. Some of these battles going on, these guys are pushing it. Ian Ogden battling Mike Smith now. Some lap traffic in the mix as well. Rick Sargent trying. Albie Hewins is on pit road. Albie must think he can make it from here. That would be what we were told in pre-race. Albie's going to try and go the distance from this point. Ray Hillhouse and Jeff Hinkle now battling for second. The Iceman right behind him. Hinkle gets the run out of turn 2. He's going to clear. Hillhouse looked like he was going to look back to the inside. And Hillhouse is going to try and send it into 1. Can't get the nose in. Oh, Albie Hewins, that was his plan. He was going to go the distance from there, but he got caught speeding on pit road. What a heartbreak. He had a great strategy set up here. Albie is back out on track, but now several laps down. After having all the speed in practice, looking good so far in the race, that pit stop really bit him. Heartbreaker for Albie. Jeff Hinkle into second place now. 1.6 seconds behind our leader, Michael Whiting. Michael has led every lap so far tonight. As we approach the halfway point, will he be able to continue to lead now that Hinkle has got some clean track to run him down? Hillhouse now in 3rd, the Iceman back in 4th. Mark Nelson in 5th. Mark Dantuma, after getting loose off turn 2, drifted back almost to 8, has recovered back into 6th. Jared Heasley currently sits 7th. William Mann Jr. currently running in 8th place. Ian Ogden now up into 9th. Mike Smith having a great run tonight in 10th. Birthday boy Vern Spring currently running in 11th. Kevin Reed currently holding 12th after getting back to the lead lap. Rick Sargent, Austin Hable battling for 13th and 14th. Kyle Holden still trying to recover from penalties, a couple laps down in 15th. Jeff Finkel making up no ground on Michael Whiting. The gap is now 2 1/4 seconds. Michael Whiting definitely wants to see this thing stay green to the end from here. This is a great run out of him. Michael Whiting has had 4 starts this season. Tonight was his 2nd pole and 3 top 10s. If he could pull off a win, it'd be the best run of the season for him. The battle's still on for 2nd with Hinkle, Hillhouse, DJ. Mark Nelson still lurking. A big gap now back to 6th place, Mark Dantuma. Jared Heasley in 7th. William Mann Jr. has fallen back to 8th now. Ian Ogden currently running in 9th. Mike Smith still holding 10th. Mike Smith gaining on Ogden right now. Michael Whiting continuing to put cars a lap down. As of right now, only 12 cars on the lead lap. Kevin Reed in 12th place, but Michael Whiting is closing that gap. Looks like 2nd through about 5th have finally gotten single file. Hinkle starting to pull away and has closed the gap a little bit. Now down to just 2 seconds on the leader. Ray Hillhouse sits in 3rd, DJ Kenner in 4th, Mark Nelson in 5th. Hinkle opening up a little bit of a gap on the 3 cars behind. Michael Whiting coming by, Kevin Reed putting him back a lap down. Whiting has to be very careful here now that he is getting into lap traffic to not get involved with any incidents. Everybody well within the pit stop window for a single pit stop from here. Katie out here cheering on Hillhouse. Hillhouse running in third. Richie cheering on Jeff Hinkle in second. Kevin Reed going up the track. He's going to let Hinkle by easily. Michael Whiting's lead starting to shrink. Richie, if you get a chance, you have another update. I just noticed it a few minutes ago. Jeff Hinkle, every couple of laps, seems to gain a little bit of ground. Looks like Hinkle is faster through 1 and 2, but Whiting faster through 3 and 4, giving him the run down the front straightaway. Ray Hillhouse lurking back in third. DJ was up there battling side by side with him earlier. Hillhouse doing a great job holding off the Iceman so far tonight. Mark Nelson currently sitting in fifth. Mark Dantuma in sixth. Losing a lot of ground to that top 5 battle. Beasley back in 7th. Junior, here we go. Pit stops underway. Ian Ogden gives up 10th. Green flag pit stops, and the only stop these guys will need tonight. I have to say, this has been pretty uneventful for a short track race. Jeff Hinkle gaining about 1/10 of a second now on the leader. Still a lot of fluctuating depending on what end of the track they're at, but it does seem as if Jeff Hinkle is starting to chip away at the lead. Hillhouse back in third. All these drivers will... Oh, here comes Hillhouse for his stop. Hillhouse gives up third place. Given the difference in speeds we're seeing, these guys have already lost well over a second from their fastest lap to now. I would expect these guys cannot let them be on pit road and let these guys have fresher tires very much longer. Kyle Holden is on pit road. Jeff Hinkle in second has started closing in on Whiting. DJ Kenner in third. Mark Nelson comes into pit road, giving up fourth. DJ the Iceman Kenner on pit road from third. A lot of the top 5 has now been into pit road. Michael Whiting can only afford to give up a little bit of speed here. However, if he waits long, nope, Michael Whiting gives up the lead. He's on pit road. Jeff Hinkle comes down. He'll take the lead for the first time tonight, and that is the first lap not led by Michael Whiting tonight. Hinkle the kill. We've got a car around. Caution is out in the middle of green flag stops. Heasley was on pit road. Jeff Hinkle may have just outsmarted everybody. Let's see what happened with Ian Ogden. Oh! Ian just gets down left side. It's on the apron and sends it around. Now, everybody who has not been to pit road is going to get out here. The drivers will get waved around the pace car that had been on pit road. But this is going to throw everything for a loop. Jeff Hinkle and Mike Smith is currently scored as the leader. Mike still needs to come down pit road. Jeff Hinkle, Mark Dantuma, birthday boy Vern Spring coming in. The top 5 about to have a drastic change. Let's see if we can get a word with our new leader. Hey, Jeff, it's Doug. You got me?
Sure do, Doug.
Hey, you obviously had the long run speed, not a surprise out of you, but this, the timing of this caution definitely beneficial to you.
It's kind of the same thing as last week, right? It's nice to be lucky once in a while. I lucked into a 3rd place last week, and I'm going to luck into leading here this week.
It definitely looks like it, but I have to say, Ian Ogden's spin is a little suspicious. Are you guys teammates and managed by Michael Waltrip by chance?
No, not at all, but I did throw a banana peel out.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes, exactly.
It definitely paid off, but now you got hopefully a long green flag run to the finish, and you obviously had the most speed out there on the long runs. You were running Mike down for quite a while. Can you pull away from the field and just check out here?
I hope so. Tantum was very fast here. He just had a couple little runs of bad luck there, but we'll see how it goes. I hope so.
He isn't a Ford. There's every chance that car will explode.
Okay, let's hope.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
Jeff Hinkle in the lead. Mark Dantuma now to 2nd. William Mann Jr. now is 3rd. Vern Spring in 4th. Mike Smith now up into 5th. Kevin Reed, who went a lap down earlier after getting loose and getting the wall, in 6th. Previous leader Michael Whiting now back in 7th. Ray Hillhouse in 8th. Mark Nelson 9th. Jared Heasley in 10th. The timing of that caution. Wow. I'm not going to say Spingate, but, you know, it did happen at Richmond originally. I would expect to see Jared Heasley and the other admins doing some investigating after that one. Ian Ogden fortunately was able to do a 360 and get the car recovered, currently scored in 14th. Still got a lot of ground to make up from where he was being in the top 10. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Hinkle is away. William Mann Jr. clears into 2nd. Mark Dantuma now up into 3rd. Mike Smith in 4th. Vern in 5th. What a great birthday present. Vern Spring getting the top 5 run here. If he could find the speed to get up it, Dan Tuma's on pit road. Let's see if we can talk to race control and find out what the heck just happened. Dan Tuma rolling down to hit his pit box. A stop and go penalty. I bet he was speeding. Let's talk to race control. Hey, Nicole, it's Doug. You got me? Nicole, it's Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yep, got you, Doug.
Hey, first question is, do we know what happened to Dan Tuma just now?
Yeah, he must have not been caught up with the pace car and stuff, and back, and you got to keep pace, otherwise you get black flag.
I see. All right, now I have an important question about that caution we saw a few moments ago. Will there be an investigation into Ian Ogden's spin? It looks suspiciously like something we saw at Richmond, Michael Waltrip's team years ago.
Yeah, we might look into it, but didn't really look that suspicious, but, take an extra look just in case, but...
Well, you never know when you're going to have those situations. So it's late in the race here. They don't need fuel. They don't need tires. Who do you think's going to get it from here?
I don't know. It's a hard one. I mean, it's been going back and forth and lead changes and people up front that weren't up front, and yeah. But I might have to take the 23 in and, tear that car apart. He might have those banana peels hiding somewhere.
He probably does. You might want to inspect that one. Honestly, being a short track, I figured you'd have a much longer night than what you've had so far.
It's been pretty quiet, and hopefully it's not going to get any worse.
Hopefully not. Well, good luck, and also great job in the Daytona race. You guys did awesome, and great job this morning as well.
Hi, thanks, Doug.
Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel in race control. Here is a big change. Suddenly, William Mann Jr. is closing the gap on Jeff Hinkle. Kevin Reed has now made his way up into third. What a change of fortune for him. Mike Smith now battling for fourth. But here comes the dominant driver so far tonight. Michael Whiting, who had slipped all the way back into 10th due to the timing of the caution, now up into 4th. Still a lot of laps left. Somebody might be able to catch Hinkle, but man. You know what we haven't done yet? While the field is kind of packed together, how about I stop talking for a few minutes? You guys crank it up. This race winding down, and Jeff Hinkle in the lead. William Mann Jr. in second, gaining ground. Kevin Reed in third. Michael Whiting now up to fourth, setting his sights on Kevin. 30 laps to go. Can Michael Whiting fight his way back into the lead? He's currently 5.5 seconds behind the leader. He is gaining on Kevin Reed and William Mann Jr. The gap to Hinkle, though, staying pretty even right now. William Mann Jr. sitting in second, Kevin Reed in third, Whiting in fourth, Hillhouse back into the top 5. Hillhouse being one of those that got caught up due to the timing of that caution, making his way forward again, as is Mark Nelson. Jared Heasley, after the pit stop, was in 10th, has made his way up to 7th. DJ was further back. He's made his way back to 8th. DJ has fought his way through this field twice tonight. Mike Smith still holding on to 9th. Ferd Spring has drifted back into 10th. Austin Hable in 11th. Mark Dantuma, after a penalty, in 12th. Rick Sargent in 13th. We saw him during the Crank It Up segment. We saw Rick getting a little loose off turn 2. Had a great save on the backstretch. Kyle Holden making his way up into 14th. Albie Hewins in 15th. Albie just riding along behind Kyle. Wise move there, continuing to fight their way through the pack, trying to get one of their laps back. William Mann Jr., 26 laps to go, is closing the gap. Michael Whiting 2 seconds back from Kevin Reed. Still trying to get back up there on top. Michael Whiting dominated the first 90 laps of this race. A badly timed caution put him back about 9th place on the restart. He has fought his way back ever since. Holden now looking under second place. That's going to hold up William Mann Jr.'s run up to the leader. Will Jr. be able to use the draft off Holden at all? You do get a little advantage off of it on the straightaways. But Holden just pulling away. He's trying to unlap himself. Now Holden, if not for the penalties, would be up here battling for the lead right now. This time by, it'll be 20 laps to go for Hinkle. Short track racing under the lights, and no tempers flaring so far. Kevin Reed sitting back in 3rd place, trying to run down the top 2. Michael Whiting closing in on Kevin now, 1.7 seconds back. Jeff Hinkle's lead now 1.5 seconds. He is pulling away from Junior. Kevin Reed back in 3rd, 2.5 seconds back. He is starting to gain ground on Junior just a little bit. What a wild ride Kevin Reed has had tonight. Michael Whiting, another one who's had a wild night as well. dominating the first part of this, the first 2/3 of this race, only to go almost back to 10th. Mark Dantuma is on pit road. See if something happened to Mark. Looks like he just pulls in. I'm not sure what happened. Michael Whiting, just one car between him. That car moves over. Now he sets his sights on third place, Kevin Reed. 15 laps to go. Jeff Hinkle continuing to extend his lead, and Kyle Holden unlapping himself. Kyle Holden just got one of his laps back. He's 32 seconds behind Rick Sargent. Unlikely that he is going to get another position picked up. But he has definitely shown he's one of the fastest cars out here tonight. William Mann Jr. in second has opened the gap back up on Kevin Reed. Kevin, meanwhile, now having to defend third as Michael Whiting has caught him. Whiting looking to the high side in 1 and 2. Can't get there yet. He's going to late apex it and try and get a run. Can't get there. Mark Nelson lurking not far behind in 5th. Ray Hillhouse now in 6th. DJ Kenner in 7th. Heasley back in 8th. Mike Smith having a great run tonight in 9th, and Bird Spring in 10th. Ten laps to go this time. Jeff Hinkle's lead now 2.7 seconds. Kevin Reed, Michael Whiting, and Mark Nelson now all battling. Here goes Whiting to the bottom. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. It looks like Michael Whiting is going to clear into 1. And Mark Nelson taking opportunity. Kevin opened the door. Manages to hold him off. Oh, a little bobble out of Mark Nelson as he gets to run under Kevin. Michael Whiting now in 3rd, sets his sights on William Mann Jr. Mark Nelson gets the nose ahead now. Oh, a little slide up the track, but he is taken 4th. Ray Hillhouse back in 6th as they battle, trying to close the gap. DJ Kenner right on his bumper. Jeff Hinkle just clicking away the laps. His lead now 4.5 seconds. William Mann Jr. is losing ground quickly. Did he push the car too hard? Does he have enough left in it? 5 laps to go. Can he hold on to 2nd? Michael Whiting is gaining quickly on 2nd place. Jeff Hinkle just out on a Sunday cruise at this point. His lead almost 6 seconds. Lap traffic will come into play in this battle for second. Michael Whiting to the bumper on Junior. Jeff Hinkle comes out of turn 4. He'll get popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps to go. Michael Whiting starting to look underneath Junior off turn 4. Junior gets the wall. Junior gives the wall a little kiss in and out of turn 4. And now it's going to be a side-by-side battle. And Whiting now back into second. Jeff Hinkle came into tonight with the points lead, has not won yet this season. He had 4 points on Jared Heasley. He'll extend that lead as well. Out of turn 4, and Jeff Hinkle gets his first win of the season. Michael Whiting has an epic comeback into second. William Mann Jr. comes home in third. And let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Hey, Junior, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Mr. Doug?
Hey, buddy. It looked like you just burned him up a little too soon.
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to keep pressure on Jeff, and I guess I figured I burned up my own tires, and I lost second in the process.
Well, you still managed to come home with a top 3 finish and an overall good night in a race that was mostly green flag.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty fun. That lap car, I feel like he kind of came up. I had to watch the replay, but I thought I was up as high as I could get up there, and he didn't really agree with that, so I hope I didn't make an enemy out of him.
Well, man, overall, a great night of racing. Congratulations, buddy.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Second place goes to Michael Whiting. And Michael, what a comeback from what was totally not your doing.
Yeah, crew chief. He definitely didn't make the right call there.
No, he didn't. Obviously getting caught on pit road and the caution coming out, but you restarted back in about 9th place and still managed to come back for a second place finish.
Yeah, it worked out okay. Jeff was quick. I kept watching him in the relative and knew that he was the guy to beat if he could ever catch me. And he got the brakes and he just ran away. So good for him.
Well, man, congratulations. That was an awesome, awesome run. And if not for that caution, we'd be talking to you in victory lane.
Yeah, you never know, but thank you.
Michael Whiting comes home second, and Jeff Hinkle gets his first win of the season. Jeff, obviously first win. Nice drift, by the way.
Thank you. Even the wrong way on the track.
Nah, that's really impressive. Man, that caution was just perfectly timed. Like you said earlier, you got lucky on the caution last week, lucky on the caution again tonight. Richie actually said you had a lucky rabbit's foot on you.
I think that's probably true. Very lucky. That's right.
You were definitely...
That's okay. I can handle that. I can live with that.
Yeah, no kidding. You definitely were running away there too, and then once Williams' tires fell away, it didn't even look like you checked up at all. You just kept sending it.
Yep. Once I got into a rhythm there, it went pretty well. And I got a little bit of space between us. I just kept clicking the laps off and hoped that I wouldn't have another caution. It was a primary thing I was worried about.
Well, it all worked out. You get your first win of the season. You extend your points lead, and an overall very good night for you.
All right. Thanks, Doug.
Jeff Hinkle gets the win at Richmond in what was a very quiet short track race. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. We may just be back in the car tomorrow. You never know. A great week of racing ahead. XCal is back on Tuesday night. Nowski Nation back on Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope y'all had as much fun as we did today. Have a great night.